My lips are probably blue and my teeth are blue. It's Easter, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Easter. Um, but um, um, yeah, I'm gonna try and not be as like in the video where I was eating whatever video that was. I don't remember which one it was. Like in the video where I'm eating an ice, where I'm eating a popsicle. I'm gonna try not to be as suggestive with this one. Okay. So I just found the question, and it was basically like, pick one. A zombie apocalypse or a what I was gonna say. A zombie apocalypse or um, darn it, a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion. Um, um, and I couldn't really come up with an answer for this question because I'm like, I watched the people who got this question. They were trying to answer the question, but they just like they found that they're like they I'm gonna okay wait let me do something real quick. They like debunked the entire story of the zombie apocalypse. Okay, first of all, any zombie movie, video game, TV show, or book or whatever out there, they're not going to be the canon for the the zombie apocalypse. They're too stupid. Everyone in that society is looking for a cure, or they're trying to get back to a society that they're never going to get back to. Like more than half of the population is dead. You're not going to get back to that society. You might as well try Divergent. But of course, as we all know, that failed. Um, so first thing, because it's a zombie virus, we're going to treat it like a disease. It is a disease. We're not going to be these lifeless bodies walking around. We're going to be sick. We are really going to be sick, and we're all going to die because it's a new disease. It's not going to be like the amazing like zombie apocalypse survival adventure that you see in your head. We're all going to die. That's the first thing. Well, if it spreads, we're all going to die. But the problem is that do you know how? Yeah, I'm going to let you guess because even I don't know. Like, do you know how easy a species would die out if it relied on going around biting other living things to reproduce? Yeah. So, and another thing is that we've seen so many video games and movies and TV shows and books and all of those things that if a zombie came into the city right now, we would go crazy on them. We would run over them with our cars. We would stab them. We would hit them with baseball bats. We would throw things at them. They don't stand a chance, and it wouldn't spread. Like in every they do like a simulation of the zombie apocalypse, and um especially if they're like the slow zombies that have like no motor skills whatsoever, like especially if that happens, like the zombie apocalypse just wouldn't last. It's too impossible. There's no disease that that is that contagious. Like, you watch if you've seen all of them, they bite you, and then you 1 minute later you're a zombie. There's no disease that like no disease will spread that fast. That's the first thing. And yeah, like the fact that we all know about zombies, like if even if like with all of our master transportation, like boats and planes and buses and cars and all of those things, like do you think the flight the I don't know what this person's job is. That person, I've been to an airport before. So when you go to the airport, there's this person. You give them their passport, and then they say, "Okay, you can get on the plane now." Totally rehearsed. I mean, they're like strippers. You go inside, and they all say the same thing. So what do you do for work? Oh, that's nice. Oh, you could do so much more better. You don't belong here. Give me your money. Yeah. Um, yeah. So that do you think that that person clearly knows about zombies? Do you think that person's gonna let a zombie, like, it's gonna be pretty obvious that this person is a zombie? Think that person's gonna let a zombie on the plane? So this disease won't just it just won't spread. It's not gonna go in a boat. Do you think that person who, like, because there's a person who takes your ticket before you get on the boat? Do you think that person is let that the zombie on the boat? Like, you see where I'm going with this. And if it's a zombie invasion, again, the same with the zombie apocalypse, we're doomed. Because at least with, a zombie apocalypse, we kind of sort of maybe know what to expect. With this alien invasion, anything could happen. Uh, yeah. Like, I asked my friend, what would humans do if we encountered um, aliens that were, well, okay, well, I'm seeing pictures in the window behind me. Um, this one right here. I don't know. I'm looking at it and I can see like a three and a swan and that's it. Um, but you can see it too. There it is. Um, stuff. I mean, juice. I mean, I'm home alone right now. What else happened? Oh yeah. My God, like the zombie apocalypse. We it's like unlike with the alien invasion, unlike with the zombie apocalypse, like we kind of sort of know what to expect. With the alien invasion, anything could happen. And so I asked my friend, what would happen if we encountered if what would humans do if we encountered an alien race that was less intelligent than us? And our first thought was, is that even possible? Because humans are pretty stupid. I mean, we make movies where the people in the movies say go off alone, split up, like um yeah, go towards the small noise. Ugh. Although, actually, I should change. The going towards a small noise was actually very realistic, because I was sitting in my room and I was like watching. I don't know what I was watching actually. I know I was watching. I'm pretty sure I was watching SourceFed Nerd or SourceFed, one of those accounts. And it's my cousin and my uncle walked into the house because they were looking for her coat, and and then I hear them and I'm like, I don't know who that is. But of course, before I go outside of my room, I'm thinking, like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't go towards the small noise. That's what every person does in every scary movie. But I was like, I went outside anyway. Like, I went outside anyway, and oh my god, imagine if it wasn't my cousin and uncle. I would not be here right now. You know, unless it's like, missing. I think that's what it's called. Where the cop, the the police, telemarketer. I don't know what they do. They you call them and they're the people that are like, hello 911, what's your emergency? Um, um, and she said, and basically she is like desperate to save this little girl who's calling her. Oh my god, I did not see that movie, but I should try to see it. Yeah, I'm making a lot of noise. My mouth is like, I've been eating candy all day, so my mouth is like really sticky. It's probably that's one of the many reasons why I'm making a lot of noise on my mouth. Um, so the alien invasion, yeah, like first of all, it's humans are pretty stupid. Like it would be really hard to find a species that's less intelligent than us, and um, yeah, um, sorry, I think I just like my camera kind of like froze for a minute there, for a couple of seconds, not a minute. Um, this is really good. I'm like having so much trouble continuing on with what I need to say. Um, but oh my god, like, so if the aliens came here, like we don't like we wouldn't know what to do, like unless we somehow got their technology from them to defeat them. Like we're dead. We don't know what to expect. They're aliens from another planet. Um, there's a reason why zombies are scary, because zombies are just us. Talk about all the things that make us. Talk about all of the things that make us awesome. So so basically these zombies, they make us feel vulnerable, or they scare us. Because they basically take away our humanity, which is one of our, like, psychologically, that is one of our greatest fears. And yeah, oh my god, they take away our humanity, so they make us feel vulnerable, and we're afraid of them. And because we hate being vulnerable and we hate being afraid, we start to get angry at them because they make us feel vulnerable and they make us feel scared, and then we start to hate them. And, yeah. Um, it's all about how we process fear. Um, this video is just gonna be a lot of me like stopping to eat this. I probably should have finished this before I Oh, but there's a reason why I'm uploading today. First, let me finish my story. Yeah. So that's why zombies scare us, and both first of all, in both scenarios, basically the zombie apocalypse would fail bitterly, and um, the alien invasion we're screwed. Like, we don't even have a chance of winning. Like, oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Actually, I just realized I thought about something. The reason we wouldn't win because sorry, my eye is bothering me. Human. I mean, all living things on the planet have adapted to breathe this, because this air is filled with toxic gases that could kill us. But we have adapted to survive in those toxic gases. But so if an alien came to Earth, they wouldn't get off their ship and put on a picnic blanket and pick an orange off of a tree. They're gonna die. We wouldn't win because of our technological advances. We would win because of the fact that they can't survive here. They're not adapted to this planet. So unless they have unless they come to from a planet that is similar or exactly like Earth, they're probably gonna die. So if so they might die. But if they come from a planet that's similar to Earth or is exactly like Earth, then we're screwed. Like, there's yeah. I also want to talk about Divergent, but that movie is still in theaters, so I will have to wait until that's not in theaters. It's so obvious about the Red Wedding. She wears a red dress. That's from. Sorry, I'm just thinking about spoilers now, and I'm thinking about Natalie Tran from Community Channel, who talks about how she's making fun of she's not really making fun of Game of Thrones, but she has this thing called Life Conundrums, where you send in questions and she answers the questions. And one of the questions is that a wife says that her husband won't watch Game of Thrones with her, and she says, well, I won't say her answer because that ruins it for you. But she says that she doesn't really see the appeal in Game of Thrones. Like it's not very good for her. And like the whole thing with the red wedding, it's so obvious she wears a red wedding dress. Don't know what I'm talking about actually. The only thing I know about Game of Thrones is Joffrey, because one of my friends, Jose, calls me. I think it's King. He calls me King Joffrey. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Um, yeah. Um, or King Joffrey or Joffy. I don't. One of those. I know nothing about Game of Thrones. Oh, and so back to what I was talking. Another thing that I'm uploading today because I realized that I can't just upload one day. I can't just have like a schedule for when I'm supposed to upload because I always get these amazing ideas in my head, and I'm like if I write them down, I won't follow. It's like if I like when I like I said, if I try to make a script, I won't follow it, and I'll just kind of like ignore my ideas in the middle of the video. So I'm gonna remember this, and I go to make the video, and I remember it. I don't remember it. It's awful. So I'm just gonna make a video every time I get an idea. And I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to make only one per day. Not like I'm not gonna upload like 5 videos per day. So I'm gonna limit myself to one idea for each day. I don't like to say goodbye. I like to say see you later, or as they say in Spanish, hasta luego. My Spanish teacher is probably gonna fail me because I probably said that wrong. Bye. I mean, see you later.